Did you know that the United States is historically the richest country that has ever existed? And yet, millions of Americans live stressed about money, worried about bills, drowning in debt, and unable to save anything for the future. And here's the most curious part. This doesn't happen only there. The same situation can be seen almost all over the world. So let me ask you, are people spending more than they can afford, even with a good income? Are they maxing out their credit cards, living paycheck to paycheck? Do they save money for emergencies? Is it possible to have financial security without earning a fortune? Can everyday people invest in the stock market with controlled risk? The answer to all of this comes down to one thing: financial education. Today, we're going to build, step by step, your personal roadmap to financial freedom. Financial education isn't just about knowing how to save or investing well. It's a set of skills and knowledge that allows you to understand, plan, and control your money to achieve real goals. It covers everything from basic concepts, like understanding your paycheck and fixed expenses, to advanced topics like investments, diversification, and compound interest. Unfortunately, these things aren't taught in a structured way in most schools. So, when adulthood arrives, many people feel lost, unsure how to deal with debt, where their money is going, or how to get out of financial trouble. But here's the good news. Anyone with any income can learn. Everything starts with income, the money coming into your pocket. It could be your salary, commissions, side gigs, business profits, it doesn't matter. Here's an important concept: the law of comparative advantage. It says you should focus on what you do well, enjoy doing, and what the market values. For example, maybe you're not the best chef in the world, but you're great at organization and management. Or maybe you have a talent for sales. The more you specialize and improve, the more valuable you become to companies and clients. Lightbulb, a friend of mine, started as a waiter, but stood out because he arrived early, took detailed notes, and called customers by name. In 2 years, he became a manager. Then he opened his own restaurant. That's perceived value. And remember, in the real world, you're not paid for effort. You're paid for the value you deliver. If income is the money coming in, expenses are the money going out. Here's a shocking fact. Studies show that most people don't know exactly where their money goes. And that's the first step toward financial chaos. The easiest way to avoid that is to create a personal budget. A simple rule is the 65-15-20 rule. 65% of income for essential needs, housing, bills, transportation. 15% for investments, debt payments, or savings. 20% for leisure and things you enjoy. And of course, fixed bills come first. The most common mistake is spending on fun first, then seeing if there's anything left for obligations. It should be the other way around. Lightbulb example. Imagine you earn $3,000 and have $2,500 in fixed expenses. You're at the limit. Any extra spending will push you into debt. But if you keep your fixed expenses under $1,500, you'll have room to invest and live comfortably. Assets are anything that puts money in your pocket or holds value over time. They could be real estate, financial investments, your own business, or even valuable skills that generate income. The first step to building assets is saving. Even if you earn little, build the habit of saving something, even $5 a week. This creates discipline. A good practice is to pay yourself first. As soon as you get your paycheck, automatically transfer a portion into a separate account. If you wait to see what's left at the end of the month, there's usually nothing left. When you start investing, diversify. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Index funds, ETFs, and mutual funds are great options for those who want to invest in the stock market with little money and low risk. Albert Einstein called compound interest the most powerful force in the universe. It's simple. You earn interest on the initial amount and on the accumulated interest. Lightbulb simple example. Simple interest, $1,000 at 5% per year equals $1,050 in the first year, $1,100 in the second, $1,150 in the third. Compound interest, $1,000 at 5% per year equals $1,050 in the first year, $1,102.50 in the second, $1,157.60 in the third, and the growth speeds up over time. The earlier you start, the more time works for you. Starting at 25, even with small amounts, can give you hundreds of thousands more than starting at 50. Liabilities are debts, and the value of money over time can work against you when you're paying interest. Not all debt is bad. A mortgage to buy a house or a loan to pay for education can be an investment in your future. But consumer debt, like charging things on a credit card that quickly lose value, eats away at your financial health. Light bulb real example. Using a credit card for a trip or clothing that quickly wears out means paying interest on something that no longer exists or has lost its value. Ideally, avoid credit card debt whenever possible. If you get into it, focus on paying it off as quickly as possible. Increase your income, develop skills, seek promotions, create extra sources of money. Control expenses, track every cost, cut excess spending. Build assets, save and invest whenever possible. Avoid bad liabilities, stay away from expensive, unnecessary debt. Talk about money. Silence keeps ignorance alive. Conversations bring knowledge. Financial security is possible even with a modest income, but it requires planning, discipline, and patience. Money isn't the goal, it's the tool. With financial education, you gain the freedom to live the life you want, without fear of the next bill or the next crisis. Start today. Your future self will thank you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And of course, share it with someone who needs to take control of their financial life. See you in the next video.